Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production with classic constructed gameplay. We have a bit of an OG matchup. We have Dash on Dori here, and I am joined as always by my co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, co-compatriot Rob, who's on his beloved Dash, our
Yep.
beloved Dash, I guess I should say,
Uh,
Spark of Genius,
yeah,
and
mascot of the channel.
mascot of the channel. And I'm gonna be on Dorinthia Ironsong. We actually have not had any CC Dorinthia gameplay on the channel. We're trying to amend that a little bit here. We've had Blitz. I've played this. I played a couple Dory CC Dory Blitz games,
Right.
Dory Quicksilver games on Blitz. I've played. We haven't played any CC,
I
and the
think
reason is because I just don't
there might have
play a
been
lot of it.
one build with the axe, the hybrid axe plus dagger one. I think that we did
I
a
am
while
talking
ago,
about.
but
I am talking about
no
the one that
serious
just like.
CC gameplay with
Uh,
Dory. Yes. Yeah.
yeah. And the reason we're bringing Dory out is because with the latest BNS, BNR, whatever you want to call it, after January 25th, this is looking like pretty strong, especially with Briar soon to be out of the mix, hopefully with Living Legend. Dory is looking to be like pretty good with the Ice Heroes
Just
getting
getting
lower kind of
weaker.
popularity with
Yeah.
targets. Yeah, especially Icelander. Dromai is still an issue. To be fair, Dromai is definitely still an issue, but with Icelander and
Yeah.
Oldhim seeing lower popularity, if that's true, then Dory becomes a lot, more reasonable. I think it still has kind of not amazing matchup into a deck like Rhinar. I think the Bravo matchup's still skill based. There's like hit or misses here, but Dash is definitely an interesting one. I think it really depends on how fast what kind of build Dash is on and how fast Dash can get all the items out.
Yeah.
I am running Shin, I guess NXI on YouTube. Put a link to his deck techs. It's either his deck tech or his channel somewhere in the description here. He's from
Yeah.
California. Did win a pro quest with this deck. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Vegas for the Uprising release event. I want to say, or maybe the premiere event or something like that. Had some all you can eat with them. I think. Oh, no, is it all you can eat? No, it's like yeah, maybe it is all you can eat, like a sushi buffet kind of thing going on outskirts of Vegas because we couldn't get a spot because nobody knew what they wanted to eat at like 8 o'clock at night. Anyways, it's pretty good.
Happens.
Yeah, definitely a nice guy. So trying to run the list, get some more Dory on the channel.
Yeah.
His sideboard is definitely not what I would have guessed it is. However, I'm not going to start questioning this guy because he is a hell of a lot better Dory player than I am. So we're just going to get some gameplay out of here. And I don't know what dash list I'm running Tunic in the matchup. I think that's it's not a fast game. We're not playing against aggro, so Courage and Blade holds. This card here is probably not the play into
Right.
dash. So we're gonna be running the Tunic in hopes to slow it down a little bit. It really depends on like what Dash is trying to do, but I think Dory's game plan is you definitely have to try to set up big hands. So like small, big, small, big, small, big, that kind of thing. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
try to just like Dory, like Dash is a bunch of it's got like 5 upfront armor and a bunch of D reacts and such, so it's gonna be like stuffed a lot of the cases. So you're just gonna have to like bide your time. I feel like a little bit. So that's gonna be the game plan on the Dory side.
Cool. The list I am running is the one you ran a few episodes ago, or a few CC
Mm,
games ago. It's kind
The
of
Mad
like a
Rogers list.
hybrid. It might be Matt Rogers' list. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just took it from the February link, so but I assume it is Matt Rogers' link.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kind
Mad
of a
Rogers list.
like it's not
Two
the
tomes.
yeah, exactly. It's not the full
Yeah,
aggro list that we saw from I think it was a Singapore calling champion. That
yeah,
one's
Jason.
Jason's list. That's right. Yeah. This is more of a hybrid list where you could go items and you could kind of lean more into a more defensive approach, which is what I'm going to
Hmm.
do into you because Dory typically punishes aggressive decks. Decks that don't like to block that much. The Dawn Blade is quite strong, so I am taking out a lot of the aggressive cards that were in this deck, namely Maximum Velocity. I don't think that's a win con into Dory. I took out 2 payloads. I took out the 1 Teklo Pounder. 2 Reinforce the Line. There's no real need because there's no dominate or anything like that. I took out 2 Tome of Fyendel, and I took out the 3 Pulse Waves. I struggled with the Pulse Waves a bit. I wasn't sure because I had to take out 3 more cards. Pulse Wave, I guess, is a little bit under curve for just raw power, which Zipper hits 1 for 5. There's a lot of 0 for 4s, so I took them out. I don't think I'm going to be boosting a heck of a lot, so I'm not going to like string together this like 3 boost chain then play Pulse Wave to take out,
Yeah.
I don't know, a card that gives you go again, I guess. So it's not that alluring. I've I wanted to keep the better statted cards in the deck.
No, that's fair.
That's pretty much it. I kept all the items, so I think I'm running 2 induction chambers and 3 purifiers in this list. There's maybe an argument to play 2 of each, but I'll see them earlier if I have 3, so I might as well put 3. And that's about it. We are running the Crown of Providence, Foundry Heart, Galvanic Bender for 1 block is fine, and the Achilles Accelerators. There maybe it was an argument to put in Skullcap versus the Crown of Providence, but I don't want to deviate from the list too much, so I'll stick to the Providence. It does get around CNC, which I'm not sure if you run, but if you do, perfect. It also lets me cycle out an item if I put one in Arsenal.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay, let's roll it up.
All right.
We've got a 10.
I got 9. Ooh. All right.
1 over. All right, so
Dash typically likes to start because you just get an item out.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
But if you cycle, if you let me cycle, then
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you just like full block and then that's it. Right?
Then I get closer to my item. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what my like turn 1 plays really are here. 5-card hands are good for Dori, hypothetically. Let's go first because I'm on Tunic. I am unsure whether I want first or second in the meta. I feel like I only want second when I'm playing against aggro decks to kind of like take away their agency here.
Yep.
Okay, so we have cards. We have cards in hand. These cards are good in hand. I'm gonna pitch a blue Iron Song response to Dawnblade for 3, 2 floating.
Okay. Well, in the spirit of cycling my hand, I'll give you 9 block. Here's 3 cards.
3 cards.
This will also get over any like shenanigans you have with Reprise. You could get over it if you wanted to, but you know what? This is safe. Turn 1.
Yes, it's 9. Probably end up just Arsenal passing.
Makes sense.
Just want to think if it's worth.
Unless you want to just get rid of something that isn't as great.
Yeah, not particularly. I think I'm just gonna Arsenal this card and pass.
I mean, a huge punish would have been Twinning Blade. So if you don't have that, great.
Yeah, Twinning Blade is like you could like twinning or you can singing, but
although it is still turn 1, so I could have just given you the last card from hand to block if you swung again. Okay, I'm
that's true.
Holy moly. That's a hand. Whoa.
Holy moly indeed.
I did not expect to see this. Okay, so what's the play here? I
don't know. You tell me.
Actually crazy. Okay. I'm going to pitch unmovable.
Oh yes.
To load the pistol.
So what you're telling me is you have more unmovables in hand. That's what
I'm telling you is I have a freaking red hand.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And I'm gonna be pitching 0 to 60 red to load the chamber.
Sure.
And then I'll Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
Not even gonna swing.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Fair. I'm gonna pitch Singing Steelblade to Dawnblade for 3. I have 1 floating, 3 cards in hand.
Okay.
Let's see what you block with. Maybe you don't block at all.
Yeah, I'll declare no blocks.
I'm gonna pay 1 for Out for Blood.
This is going to 7.
6.
Plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 cards in hand.
I'll pitch for unmovable. 8. From Arsenal.
That's fair.
You did call double unmovable.
I did. Well, I mean, that's kind of
obvious. Yeah. I mean, what was I gonna do? I had to give you that signal.
Yeah. Do I want to? Do I want to get over this? How badly do I want to get over this? I really don't.
Get over it, man. It's in the past.
No, because it's there's no reprise, so let's just pass.
Okay.
It's from Arsenal. That's very good.
Yep.
Hand.
Shuffle. All right. Well, here's my pitch 2 yellow 0 to 60s for Spark of Genius AE. We're gonna go
Yep.
get an item. It was funny. Turn one, I had Spark of Genius with 2 blues and a yellow. I gave you my blues and yellow, assuming I would draw more blues, but I drew 3 reds. I was like, all right,
Mm,
guess I can't play Spark of Genius. Or I could have
fair
maybe
enough.
considered playing it for Teklo Core. But nah. I got to get the big boys out, the big items.
Sure.
Here's a.
I assume you're just passing after.
I'm wondering if I want to go Purifier or Chamber here. Chamber might be better.
Might be better.
I'll consider
Coming in
it.
for 2
Two, three
instead of
times.
3.
Yeah, let's do Chamber. I think that might be the right choice. Because I think all of your
Yes.
cards block for 3 anyway.
Not literally all of them, but yeah.
But yeah, a big chunk of them. Here's Chamber number 2.
3. Sure.
And yeah, I'll end my turn there. No Arsenal.
Sure. So I tunicked already to 3. I'm gonna use it to swing the Dawnblade. I have 4 cards in hand and a 1 in arsenal.
Yeah, okay.
It is a hand.
Full card hand. I guess there's no determination, no singing, or no Steel Blade
Oh,
Supremacy.
you don't know about singing, but
Yeah, I know it's Supremacy is what I was thinking of.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'll give you 6 T-bone and a zipper hit. I was looking at the name. It was like Charge Eclair. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's fair. I guess I'm gonna do it. So here's puncture for +3,
Okay.
and I pitch another red for a second puncture for +3.
All right.
I don't know, man.
You got me, man.
4 red
I'll
hands.
take 3.
4 hands. Yeah, I should probably get my life counter out. I just
Yes.
so I thought I would draw like a blue and some reasonable like go against source, and I just keep. That's why I'm just like, did I shuffle? Because I'm like drawing the same things like in
Right.
bunches here. So I did just make this deck a little while ago, so it's possible
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not very shuffled.
Yeah. Same.
But
Same here. All right.
that's life, isn't
That's
it?
it.
Okay,
I'm just gonna tackle Core and Arsenal.
sure.
All right. Pass to you.
Check the 4 and arsenal.
This deck is very reminiscent of how Dash used to play back in Crucible of War. The meta that I strived in
Yeah,
and then fell off hard.
I don't know if this is correct. I'm gonna be saying that a lot.
It's okay. We're learning. We're learning together. Well, I mean, I know this deck pretty well, but you're learning. You're learning together by yourself.
Pitch for Steelblade Supremacy.
That hurts.
Yeah, it does hurt. Hurts me more than it hurts you, though, I think. Glistening Steelblade.
Oh my god.
Swing for 5, go again.
All right. So
I have 2 cards in hand.
5 go again. All right. 2 cards in hand, no floating, right?
No floating.
Twinning costs 1.
Twinning costs 0.
Twinning costs 0. Okay. Shows how much I know the Dori
I
cards.
like how you asked that, and you're just like, oh, it seems a little sneaky.
Okay. This is interesting. So I think I have to overcommit, overblock, because this is 2 of your strongest cards in the deck. Glistening being the strongest card in the deck. So if I let anything hit here, it's bad news. Now you have 2 cards left.
Yep.
Currently no go again.
No, Glistening gives a go again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
It currently does have go again. That'd be real bad. A card
does.
costs 1 and just like, here's a counter. That's it.
Yeah. That's,
Whenever it hits the hero, put a +1 counter.
That's true. The go. Yeah. The go again makes it amazing. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is a majestic. Well, yeah, it is a majestic.
It's a $40 card.
Yeah, it's a $40 card. Damn straight.
Thinking if I should give you 11 just to make sure that you can't get over this. That's way too bad though.
The biggest buff I can have is red overpower
for
I believe,
6. That'll
which is
bring you
6.
to 11. Yeah. I'm considering blocking overpower or 2 3 buffing cards. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
They're
If I have
basic
2
ones. Whatever
yeah,
it's
if I have
called.
3 buffs and stuff, the Iron Song
Response, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Then I can just draw off Supremacy and then just keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that you can't buff it twice, and if you have overpower, just that's
The god.
it. Here's
Just a god
9.
gamer.
I'll give you 9. At least it'll cover a 3 buff.
Uh,
And if it's twinning, I just give up.
9 covers 4 buff actually.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if there are any 4 buffs, right?
singing just search for Iron Song
Oh,
response or
right,
something.
right, right. Yeah.
How do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna Arsenal this.
Okay.
I just pass. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Teklo Core gives me 2 resources,
Yep.
and I'll pitch another yellow to play Spark of Genius from Arsenal for 4.
Sure.
Now I'll get a Purifier, and I'll just pass 2.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Looking forward to a triple Purifier turn one day.
Looking forward to it. Pitch, precision press. Swing with Dawnblade for 3.
Okay. Huh.
Guess I could have just done that. Nah, that's fine. I'll keep 3 cards in hand.
See, 1, 2,
3 in hand, 2 floating, 1 in arsenal. So I have things and stuffs.
You got some stuffs, yeah. I just don't want to turn on Reprise. That's the thing. Like, I could block for 3. Block for 3. You just buff it. Or if I don't block...
It has no current go again, so like I'd have to give it go again also with something, which I have sources of. Obviously, I have multiple cards that can do that, but
yeah. I think I'll declare no block here and see what you do.
Declaring no block.
Worst comes to worst, I'll block the second Dawnblade. Okay.
Yeah, I'll glint.
Okay.
I'll give it go again.
Mm-hmm.
Any response?
Nope.
Take 3.
Yep.
Hit and run red.
+3.
+3 and go again. Just kind of funny.
You can't swing 3 times unless you twinning, right? Yeah. How much
pay
is
1
that?
for bracers and pay another for dawn.
So it's for 7, I believe.
Yeah. 3, 4, 7. Yeah, counter on hit. 1 in hand, 1 in arsenal.
You're a
This man is thinking about life decisions here. I love it.
Okay.
Oh, I only have 6. I don't have a lot of cards in grave. I don't know why I'm looking, but
7.
I only have 6 cards in grave.
So the downside here is you get a Dawnblade counter.
Get a counter.
Not the worst. This is not like a huge pop off turn or
No.
anything. So I'll
Really
give you 2 cards for 6, and I'll throw in the Foundry. Oh, maybe the Galvanic. Yeah, I'll throw a Galvanic here.
I mean, if you're gonna block
yeah.
exactly, you might as well block exactly.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The +1 is literally like
just
what,
the
what
one
gives me.
singing, right?
Well, it's no Iron Song Pride is +1. It's a +1 counter. So
Right.
if I actually
That's
used
true.
Iron Song Pride there, it would have given me 2 counters. I don't
Yeah,
have Iron
it's not worth over blocking by 1, so I'll just block exactly.
Yeah, I have a red response,
Yeah.
so it's gonna go up to 10.
Yep, I'll take 3.
Yep, I'll get a counter and I'll
Yep.
arsenal card.
Yeah, it works out. All right.
Dori's so easy. No, I'm just kidding.
Teklo Core.
This is a welcome to Wraith hero after all.
It's true. Yeah, one of the first heroes of the game. I got 2 resources. I'll use one of them on the Purifier, and I'll use it. So +1 on the pistol.
This hand is cursed. Okay.
Oh, might be good because I'm swinging. Yep, I'll swing pistol for 3. Fire, I should say.
This hand is cursed, man. Want to see something cool?
Sure.
Well, how many cards are in your hand?
I've got 2. I forgot this is Battle Worn. It will not matter at all, but here. I've got 2 left, yeah.
Is this what I'm supposed to be doing with these cards? I guess so.
Is this like the weird sideboard?
Go to reaction?
Yeah, I'll give it go again. Chamber.
Pitch Twinning Blade to Steel Blade Shut.
What? For 4,
Wait,
right?
does
For
this
blue.
defends a weapon? Yeah,
I
yeah,
take I
yeah.
take
You
one.
take a
I
damage.
take one. All right. All right.
Suck it, Rob.
Is this how you win? Blue shunts. All right.
Look, man. Shin put it in the list, and maybe he was laughing while he was doing it.
He's like,
All right.
Eric's gonna play this one day, and I want him to suffer.
Well, maybe I can stack the twinning, right? So that's like kind of the idea that my second cycle will be pretty reasonable.
Oh, that's fair. You'll definitely get there because this is gonna be a slow game.
Yeah.
I charge pistol with the one floating, and I'll
Mhm.
pitch. Yeah, I'll pitch magnetic. Um, spend 1 to charge the induction chamber,
Sure.
and I'll fire pistol one more time for 3 more.
Red shunt.
Jeez, man. Fine, I guess I take 1. I will react to give it go again, of course. Jeez,
Funniest.
man.
This is the funniest Dory game I've ever
Be
played.
cool. I'll spend the last 2, 1 on pistol, 1 on the purifier. This is not worth arsenaling. I'll just pitch blue zipper hit to charge the 2 chambers.
Sure.
I should get more dice. Oh, I have a bunch here. Let's use these. So I'll yeah, load both of these guys. 1 floating, and I'll fire 3 more.
Yep. I have to think about whether I want to block with this card or save it.
It's the
I
2
think
card
saving
hand.
it seems a little bit unreasonable.
Yeah.
It's a good card, but could block with armor here. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, it's just 3. You're up 11 health.
Every point matters in this matchup.
It's true.
That's what I've kind of learned
It does, but I mean, you
from
don't
the 2 points
have to
the
use.
2 shunts I just played.
Yeah, yeah. The armor I think is maybe better suited for later in the game. In my
and it's not like you have
humble
much.
opinion.
Not like you have many on hits. I'll block with a CNC.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have no arsenal anyway, so it's probably smart.
I was literally just going to like keep back twinning to CNC, and then I'm like, wait, I could just pitch for double shot.
Yep. I mean,
Isn't that pog?
I went for 9. You dealt 2 back to me, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm passing it back. Well, I'm ending my turn. I assume you're passing it back.
Yeah. No, I have Tunic on 3, so I'm going to swing Dawnblade for 4.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Pretty strong, actually.
it's pretty strong, assuming that that arsenal card is a buff.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. This Arsenal card's a buff, huh?
I'll just sync that
Okay. From Arsenal, I guess.
from hand actually, so you can reprise. I will bottom a card though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, it's not
I
response.
forced the sync. Huh? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah. I figured I would rather keep like
One less
blues.
D-React that can shove it from the Arsenal.
That's true. That's true. All right, let's pitch for pistol. So 2 floating, pistol charged. Let's use these nice black dice for all of my items in my pistol. All right.
Sure.
Boom. Okay. Let's use the purifier, and I'll fire for 3.
Yep.
It's gonna get repetitive very quickly. Yeah.
Block for 3.
Okay. React. Go again. I will charge the pistol and fire again for 3.
Block for 3 again. Another hit and run.
Yep. I will go again. Spend the last on the pistol. Pitch another 3 to charge everything up again.
Yep.
And I'll fire
you
one
got
more
items
time.
got items pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
It was like double spark pretty early. Yeah.
pretty rip game. I'll block with bolters. I'll take 2.
Okay. Yeah. Spark of Genius favors me this game.
Oh, well, you're at 29. So,
I mean, a small price to pay for 3 items.
Shunt of
Shunted
Genius.
2 of those. Yeah.
Shunt of
Shunt
Genius.
of Genius. All right, I pass. Arsenal pass.
I'm gonna pitch Iron Song Determination to swing with Dawnblade for 3. I have 1 floating, 1 card in hand, and 1 card in Arsenal.
Determination.
I do have. Okay. Yeah, so sorry. This is at 1. That's kind of why I block with bolters to always threaten to go again here.
Ooh. Okay. It's interesting.
I don't know if this Blitz Dory knowledge is gonna be my downfall because I'm like trying to think in Blitz terms here.
Yeah, yeah. This is a little tricky. Probably do this. Coming for 3, right?
Currently.
Currently for 3. think I do this to get this out.
That's fair.
Let's block.
I don't know what this is, but it's fair.
I'll block for 3. Zipper hit.
Iron Song Red.
Sure. Take 3.
Yeah, take 3. I'm thinking about Boltersing here. You have 3 in hand?
Yep.
Doesn't really do a hell of a lot.
Counter?
Like, it just literally just comes in for 3.
Yeah.
You just block it with another 3 block, and that's it.
That's fair, yeah.
3 cards in hand. Is Bolter's worth a card out of your hand at this stage? I don't think it is. I'm just going to pass.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. We'll find out.
Find out together. Okay. Let's do... ooh, this is kind of risky. I'll probably take the safe route first. Let's pitch for pistol. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna pop the purifier.
Sure.
And fire for 3.
Fire for 3. Move to reaction.
I will react. Go again. Another shunt.
Pitch harder. Yeah, yellow shunt.
This is how I die. Yeah. Take 1. 2 floating, so more shunts. Is that a yellow shunt?
It's a yellow shunt.
I have
Don't
not
judge
seen
me.
that played actually in a very, very, very long time.
Think about it this way: if you run 9 shunts in this matchup, that's 9 damage.
Yeah, it's a
assuming
quarter of my health. It's true.
Like,
It's true.
Shin's genius.
Yeah, that's actually it's kind of a lot of damage. Didn't think of it that way.
Yeah,
And there's
it's
a
like,
hard
oh, if you want to get around it, you have to like boost, and I'm just like, oh, it's still good for me because then I can try to fatigue.
Yeah, exactly. Although you're gonna have a hard time fatiguing this deck. I don't think it's fatigable.
Oh, if I make you start blocking, then it is.
Yes, yeah, that's true. But I gotta keep
My
it
second
against
cycle,
blues.
my second cycle is looking pretty
Yeah,
spicy.
you kind of beefed it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll spend the last. Oh, I'll spend 1 on the pistol here.
Sure.
I'm just gonna make sure I have enough pitch for all of this. Let's just make sure. Fire that.
All of this.
This. All of this. Let's fire pistol 1 more time for 3. No more shunts, please.
You have 2 cards in hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 3 here.
Okay, I'll react.
Sure.
Let's spend the 1 to charge the pistol.
Sure.
From Arsenal, I'll do 0 to 60 red. I will boost.
Sure.
Okay, high octane. That's okay.
Happy to see that.
Yeah. Coming in for
I'm
4.
gonna use another one, and I'm gonna block with red shunt here. So
Come on, man.
the reason why I just didn't shunt the 1 pistol is that I don't know. Is the reason.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna hit me with like a 6 power, like a throttle or something.
Yeah,
That's kinda what I
throttle
thought.
maybe. Well, you saw me take out the 2 pounders. Was it? Yeah, pounders are not in the deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I just maybe
Deal 1 back.
if you win on what? No, this is because you 0 to 60. So.
Oh, sorry, it isn't pistol. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So I was like, maybe the 1 damage is a bit.
Find so
out.
that means okay. I'm gonna be pitching Teklo Core to use the Foundry Heart.
Sure.
So currently 2 floating. Banish top
2.
2. It's 2 blues. It's not bad. Go to 4. I'm gonna spend 2 of those to charge 2 chambers. Why not?
Sure.
And I'll play out a purifier for 2.
You say it's hard for me to fatigue you, and you're the one boosting 3 cards.
Hey, you know what? I drew 4 to 5 of my items. I'm not that worried about like banishing any of them.
No, you're probably fine, but that's fine.
Hey, give me some credit on the deck that I have played probably most in my life.
That's reasonable here. I'm gonna pitch.
I'm
This card is my last glistening. That's my proxy for the game because I only have 2 actuals. The other one's in the mail, but that's a glistening.
Yeah.
So I have 1 floating, coming in for 3. 1 floating, 1 in arsenal, nothing in hand.
Okay.
Because I pitched hard to find out to double shot.
Yep.
Lol. I've done 4 damage off shunts. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage off shunt.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 damage. 3 and 1 floating. That's fine. I'll give you a 0 to 60 red.
Over to you.
All right. Okay, let's do pitch magnetic, and I'll load both purifiers and just use them right away. So 1 floating.
Sure.
Fire pistol for 4.
This is gonna start to hurt, isn't it?
Yep. This is 12 damage on the field.
I'm gonna block with bracers.
Sure.
So I'll take 2. Well, you'll react, I imagine.
I will react with go again. Take 2.
Yep, take 2.
Okay. Spend 1 on the pistol, and I'll fire for 4 more. Been there.
I'm gonna block with the bracers again because you broke the chain.
I did break the chain, yeah. So take 3.
I'll take 3.
Yeah, react. Yeah. Go again. I'll pitch high octane for the pistol and fire for 4 more.
2, 3, 4.
Arsenal pass.
Yep. Tunic on 3. I'm gonna try to get some tempo back here.
Okay. You're at 26. Oh, we're even. Nice.
I mean, you have 4 items on board. Okay, let's do pitch run through to Spoils of War.
+2 go again?
+2 go again. I'll Dawnblade for 5 go again. I have Tunic up, 2 cards in hand, and an Arsenal card.
Very well. Yeah, I'll give you 6. Here's T-Bone and 0 to 60.
Yep. I will pitch run through to stroke. At +3, I will activate the effect. On reprise.
I think you put 1 on bottom and draw, or I forget how it works.
I draw 1 and then I put either
okay,
and top or the bottom of the deck.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll keep that on top.
Sounds good. Yeah, I will add a sink below on that, blocking 10 to your 8, I believe.
Yeah, 10 to my 8. 1 in hand?
Yeah.
Getting blown up by another D-React would be extra bad here. I'm going to pass.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm actually going to pass it right back to you.
Oh, it is a D-React in Arsenal. I was like, maybe it's the last item, but...
Oh, yeah. Nope. It was not.
That's an interesting hand. Oh, that feels extremely mediocre. Is that what I'm doing, though? I guess I have to at this point, because you've got, like, items set up. The minute I give you, like, multiple cards to load everything in fire, because you need 2 blues, essentially. You need 1 blue to load 3, another blue to load 2, and have 1 floating, and the 3rd blue to be able to fire
I would need
twice more
3
after.
blues. Yeah.
Or 2 blues and a red, I guess, because you need 7.
Yes,
you need
it'd
5
be
to load
7
everything,
each.
and then 2 more to choose 2, assuming you load nothing else.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
So
you
3
need,
cards pretty much minimum is required for this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like I just need to, like, taking stuff from you. So I'm gonna do this, but I'm not happy about it. Let me make that clear.
Okay, yeah. I believe you.
So I'm gonna play the glistening I've had in here for ages.
Oh.
So the other one I pitched, and you saw the first one. So this was the last one.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to Dawnblade for 3 go again.
All right. 3
I
sounds
don't know why I'm using the die for this one. I have a perfectly good metal fab counter right there. Let's use the thing I paid for.
I couldn't find mine. All right. Here's 6. T-Bone and a that's a zipper hit.
Fair.
My French
T-Bone
is
and
rusty.
zipper hit. It's a red and a yellow, I guess.
Yep.
I have to do this. I don't have a choice.
Oh.
I'm gonna use Tunic here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna play Route.
Oh.
I'm gonna route back your red T-Bone.
That's rough, man.
Yeah. I'm coming in for 6 now on your 3, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 on your 3. I have 2 cards left in hand.
2 cards left in hand. Oh man.
Block from hand, so reprise is up, which is
Yep,
nice for route.
it's true. You pitched two, so zero floating. Is that right?
Zero floating. So I used Tunic for
Mm-hmm.
this, and then I pitched a blue for essentially route and Dawnblade. Not in that order. I pitched the blue first, and then I used the Tunic. So I have two
Okay.
cards left.
Yeah, I'll add a sync below. I will sync a card.
Sync below from hand, yeah.
Yep,
Is that the second sync, I guess?
it is. I might have used one earlier on a Dawnblade. Double check. I feel like
Yeah.
I did use one. Yeah, it's that's the third one.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yep, going for 7.
Two in hand?
Yep.
One of them is red.
Well, I sank a card.
Yeah, it's true. Could be that red. Um, yeah, I mean, I've already kind of put myself in here, so I'm gonna red Iron Song.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not the play I wanted to do, but you had the sync, so I have to.
So you're coming in for 9, right?
Yes. Four. No,
Yeah.
it's 3, 3, 10. Sorry, 3, 3, 9. Yeah, that's 9.
9. Okay.
I'm a little tired.
That's
I have
okay.
one card in hand.
Yeah, that's all I've got. So I'll take the 2 in that case. 2. Yeah, 2.
So I get a counter immediately. That's what listening says. Whenever it hits a
I
hero this turn,
believe
it's
so.
+1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get. Yeah. So my initial plan is I had C and C. So I was actually going to like pitch
Yikes.
and have you overblock
Mm-hmm.
for like 9, being scared, and then CNC and get your arsenal card, or
Yeah,
make you use crown.
that'd be very good.
However, because you have crown, I'm a little bit hesitant on actually doing that play because then you
Yeah,
use crown.
it's just
So
easy
it's just like
crown.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna pitch it
Yeah.
to swing in for Dawnblade again. So this is coming in for 4 now because of glistening. But if this one
Yeah.
hits, I'm gonna gain
A second counter.
yeah, second count. Well, I'm gonna gain Dawnblade's gonna gain it a counter, and
So
glistening's
you'll
gonna
gain
gain
2 more counters if this hits. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna block this is my guess.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
So
really rough.
that was kind of what I was waiting. I was waiting for a turn where I had multiple reacts, and off a stroke of foresight, I saw the route.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I decided to take damage and come
Yeah,
back.
I'll give you both cards. It was Spark of Genius and a blue.
Oh, at least you're not sparking
I was gonna spark a
sparking your last
Techlocore.
item.
I was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
spark
it's true.
Techlocore. Yeah. I
Yeah.
was hoping I
And then
could
pitching
block with the one
CNC.
card and then kept Techlocore. Or sorry, the spark for just Techlocore.
Yeah, keeping the CNC means that if you use crown, at least the CNCs are better later.
Yeah. I passed you.
Yeah, what is my hand? Okay, so tunic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will play precision press, I think.
This is a blue. +1?
This is a blue, so my next sword attack has go again and piercing 1.
Oh, piercing 1, yeah.
Yeah, piercing 1. So if you block with armor.
Yep. Pretty good.
Do I want to do this? I think I do, because I don't have tunic up, so keeping the shunt here keeping the shunt here seems okay. No, it doesn't seem that okay. Maybe it does seem okay. Who knows? I'm gonna do it anyways. So that pitch shunt is for the precision press because that cost me 1.
Sounds good.
And then I'm gonna end up swinging the Dawnblade for 4. Go again. I have 1 floating, 2 cards in hand, and this has piercing 1.
All right. Has the go again, so you can definitely swing it one more time.
I could swing it one more time.
2 more cards in hand, right?
I have 2 cards in hand and 1 floating.
Yeah. Now I know you pitched 2 Twinning Blades. Third one.
I was
could be
scared of that
fine.
Twinning Blade.
It's
Yeah.
the biggest consideration when you're choosing to overblock because it's like it's so
It's
punishing.
true.
I'll give
just
you
get,
9. I'll just give you 9 here. Throttle, zipper hit, and a blue zipper hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to quickly check my grave.
On the bright side, I get your counter. If this doesn't go through, on the
It's not gonna go. It's not
Okay.
gonna go through.
Okay.
I don't have 2/3 buffs.
Okay.
I'm not that good at the game.
I am like
I'm-
getting fatigued because I'm like giving you 3 cards for 1 at this point. But I'm not like too worried because as long as I keep some blue, like this is an engine that can just keep going.
Yep. I'm gonna play Energy Pot and
Okay,
pass
yeah,
Arsenal.
that's smart. It's smart to include that
Uh,
card because you can use your go
I
again.
drew. Yeah, I mean, I drew 3 blues at minimum, so I'm just like,
Uh,
well, looks like I'm just gonna be doing things and stuff.
I'll just play out Teklo past you.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's a really strong one card play. All right,
Oh
up
yeah, it
Tunic.
is.
Um, I don't really need the second AE pot, do I? Maybe I do. Maybe it's Maybelline. No, I'll
Yeah.
just pitch it. I'll play the second Precision Press,
Okay.
and I'll Dawn Blade for 3 go again. I have 1 floating. I have 2 cards in hand, 1 in Arsenal, and 1 floating, but I have E-Pot up.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you 6.
Or I'm just bluffing.
Here's High Octane and a red zipper hit.
High Octane, Red. Ooh, ooh. That's the second High Octane, too.
Yeah, I know. I
That's,
got
that's one of
one
your
left
main
to end the game.
one of
Yeah.
your main win cons there. Yeah. All right, we got your worst nightmare here. Twinning Blade.
Yeah, sure.
You knew it was coming
Yep.
eventually.
The third one was on
Any
on the horizon.
so I can attack an additional time with the target sword.
Hmm.
Anything for this?
Nope.
Okay. Could use my last floating to swing in for 3. It still has piercing, I believe. Oh no, it's just the next
Just the
next
next
one, so it doesn't have
attack.
piercing.
Okay.
So this is just gone. This is just gone. And so
Yeah.
still, I have 1 card in hand and 1 in arsenal
Um, for 3, you said.
for 3.
All right. Here is a yellow T-bone for 3. 1 card left.
Yellow T-bone for 3. 1 card left. All right, let's hit him where it hurts, boys. Blue Iron Saw response from Arsenal.
1 card I did not expect to see.
Let's hit him where it hurts,
Yeah, I
boys.
take 1.
Hold on. I'm
That's so
thinking if
funny.
I'm my bolters. I have to bolters. Am I popping E-Pod here too? I'm just a goon, aren't I?
Oh,
You have 1 in hand? Yeah, you
yeah,
have 1 in hand.
yeah. That's so funny. Oh,
I just pitch for maximum. I feel like this is definitely not the turn to use the E-Pod, but I have another one eventually.
hmm.
I am going to against better judgment. Shin, please don't flame me, please.
All
I'm a
right.
noob Dory
So
here.
you did waste the 1 block, right? Because you didn't block with it before.
No, I did.
Oh, you did.
I literally just took it off. I
Oh,
blocked with it
sorry.
really
Okay.
early. Yeah, I
Okay.
blocked with
Okay.
it really
That
early.
makes sense.
It
Okay.
was on one of your your big pistol hit, one of the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bolt. So it's gonna go over by 1.
Yeah.
I am going to bolters.
Yeah.
You have 1 in hand.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna pop E-Pot. I'm a baboon. I'm a baboon. We're all baboons.
Yeah. Apes together
Uh,
strong.
apes together strong. I'm gonna use 1 to swing Dawnblade.
Sure. Declare no block.
Declare no block. Holy shit, he's got a movable in arsenal. I'm gonna cry so hard.
No.
I really should not be buffing this at all if you don't have a reaction. I should really just be letting this
Just take the counter
go.
and call it a day. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I missed 1 damage on bracers, but like you would have just used armor, so I'm not like
That's fair.
I'm gonna declare no reaction here.
Sure. I'll
I
take
don't
3.
have an arsenal, so
I'll take 3.
yeah, get a counter and
Yeah.
arsenal my last card. I don't know, man. Using an EPOP for a counter feels fine, honestly. Because now you have 1 card in hand. You're just gonna like probably just load all your shit and pass, I imagine. But
Teklo Core activates. I get 2 resources. I'll spend the 2 on the 3rd Purifier. Woo! There's Exodia.
Holy moly. Okay.
I'm done.
That's a thing.
I'm done.
Yeah, I bet.
All right. Now I'm ready.
I'm not. Can we appreciate that for a minute?
Nope.
Okay, well, at least I have Tunic up, so it's not the end of the world. I'm going to use said Tunic
Mm-hmm.
to Warrior's Valor red. I'm gonna pitch shunt to attack, because I don't think I'm gonna be shunting anytime soon.
It's for 7.
It's for 7 with 2 cards in hand and 1 in arsenal. On hit, go again. Let's play this one. Let's rewind this one more time.
7.
Yeah, I want to do it this way because I kind of want to hide what's in my hand. So pitching red shunt is like the perfect way because it's not like keeping red shunt in my hand is completely useless because you have nothing charged up. So if I just take cards out, it's like, well, core charges up, but then I don't know. I have a counter, so Valor is like to me, you know, Valor's to me this game.
How many Out for Bloods do you have in Grave? It's one at least that I can remember.
Out for Blood?
Yeah.
I have 1 Out for Blood in Grave. I use it on the very first turn.
All right.
All
right.
This man smells reactions.
I'm trying to figure out if reprise, like, do you need reprise here to like? Okay. I think the smart thing to do is I'm just gonna declare no block. Pass back to you.
I'd pass react. I mean, I have Valor up, so I really don't care.
Yeah.
It's on you to unmovable.
Yeah. Unmovable. Yeah. 8.
8.
Arsenal. Yeah, I was definitely saving it for like late game when you had your determination and steel blade, but now is the time.
Oh, that's 8. Yeah, I guess I'll do 8. This.
What does that
I'll
do?
pitch Explosive Ward of Puncture +3. No reprise.
No
just
reprise. Yeah. Yep, yeah. I'll take 2.
I had an all red hand. I'm just thinking if I want to.
Okay, yeah. Well, you got the unmovable out, so I'm a bit sad about that, but I would have taken like 10 damage there, so it's definitely worth playing it.
Yeah, it's fair. So games go again off of Valor. Arsenal, this would be the logical play. As I say that.
As you start to doubt if you want to do that.
You have 3 in hand?
Yep.
No, I gotta press the gas. I'll pitch the second Red Warriors Valor. I don't know why it's just like all blues or all reds this game, but that's what it is. So I'll come in for 4. It will be counter on hit though.
Yeah.
I just need to force you to give me stuff.
I've got to give you the armor here. Okay, I'll give you 4 in armor, and I will use the Providence.
Sure.
Yeah, like I gotta seize tempo like right now.
It's reasonable. Over to you.
Okay.
Good sir.
Thank you. Teklo Core pops, get 2 resources.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. We do it that way. Alright, I'll spend the 2 on the 2 chambers. Oh, sorry, the 2 purifiers. Oh, I have 3 purifiers. Okay, 1 on each of these. I'll pitch another blue. Nice. I'll load the other one and use all 3. So pistol's not coming in for 5. We've got 2 floating, so I'll spend 1 on the pistol, 1 on a chamber.
Yep.
Don't mind the dice value, it doesn't matter. And I'll fire for 5.
I'm gonna yellow shunt.
Here we go 1. Again. Blocks 5, exactly.
Yeah, 5 exactly.
So funny. All right.
How do you feel about that?
Chamber, go again. I feel kind of cheated. I'm going to pitch 2 pistol chamber. I'll fire pistol for 5 more.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 5.
Yeah, chamber. Pitch, yeah. Pitch 2 more. Pistol, chamber. I'll fire pistol for 5 more. Is that a blue pummel you pitched?
You didn't see anything. Hey man, when you see blue pummel, you see blue pummel. I think I just need to take 5 here.
That's fair. All right, I pass it back.
You have 5 items, so I mean, I still think I'm boned. Like I thought I was boned ever since you like
started with 3 items out
by like turn 3 or something.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm just gonna pitch blue overpower in an attempt to keep my counter, but I have 2 floating and 1 card in hand.
Declare no block.
No reaction.
Okay, I'll just take 4.
I'm okay with keeping the counter here in Arsenal.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Probably gonna play this. So my deck it's looking like okay. I might want to boost a bit just to put more pressure.
Yeah, I mean you're not out of cards, but
No, I'm like I think I have a quarter, a little less than a quarter. Yeah.
that's fair.
But I mean, for me to like push 20 plus damage, I think it's worth it. Okay. Yeah. Pitch 3. One on pistol. 2 purifiers. Pitch 3 more. 1 more purifier. I'll just use them all. Here we go. Fire pistol for 5.
Yeah, 5's not bad, huh? I'm gonna Crown of Providence. Attempt to get another card from the arsenal.
Okay.
Not the most amazing arsenal card. Oh, that's a card.
I gotta think this through actually.
I'm gonna say no block. Sorry, no react. No, go to reaction. Oh my god, my brain is actually fried from that Arachne game.
Yeah, I will of course. Chamber.
I'll take 3 at the moment.
Yes, take 3. Yes, exactly. Okay. Let's see.
I have to get a tonic here too. Okay.
I do this 1, 2, 3. I think that's exactly what I need. 1, 2, 3. I'll spend 2 to red throttle boosting.
Yep.
Yeah, magnetic. So coming in for 6. Go again.
No block.
Yep. All right.
6.
So you got how many cards? You got a full grip of 4, right?
5. I crowned.
5. Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. My cards don't like particular. It's really awkward blocking with Dori sometimes because sometimes you have like key pieces, but then it's just like if you need extra cards to like afford it, and it's just like okay, well now I'm just being greedy, but like Dori is too fair. You know what I mean? In a matter of just like you can't just like pop off with Art of War or something.
Oh, you're right. I'll pitch T-Bone to use the Foundry Heart.
Sure.
I don't think I can whip at this point. Yeah, T-Bone zipper hit, so I'm going to 3.
Sure.
I'll spend 2, 1 on pistol, 1 on chamber, and I'll fire pistol for 5.
Pistol for 5. You have one floating, right?
Yeah, so I can fire 1 more time.
You can fire one more time.
Yeah.
And you have induction up. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can. So you're hitting me for lethal, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to block for 4 more to survive. So you'll have to give me 4 block.
Okay. So I give you this in tunic. Is that how this is gonna go? I need a second. This is pretty critical. Oh, I think it's doomed, Rob. I think it's doomed, but we're gonna try it anyways.
All right. So you're giving me 3 on the 5.
I'm giving you 3 on the 5, and then I imagine you're gonna.
I'll go again. Load the pistol. Fire 1 more time for 5. Yeah.
I think, and you have no floating. You have no nothing, right?
If I had 1 more floating, Achilles would have been the juice.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go to 1.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Wait. Sorry. You were at 5 just then.
I was at 5 and I blocked with tunic.
You gave me tunic. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I gave you tunic. It was going to 2, not 3. So I was just like.
Exactly. Like I don't think you're gonna see much value out of it. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Do it up.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Spoils. Dawnblade. Go. 6. Go again. 1 floating.
Yeah. Here's 6. Magnetic and throttle.
6. Magnetic throttle. Yeah, I don't know what the best line is, but let's just do this. Gonna do singing. Yep.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna have lethal on you next turn anyway.
Yeah, it's fair. So this drew me a card. So I'm at 7 at the moment.
Yeah. So no reactions. I'll take 1.
Sure. Well, this card's actual awfulness, but I'm gonna pitch Iron Song Pride, which is the card I
Ah,
drew.
that's too bad.
Um, yeah. Well, it happens.
Yeah.
This is gonna come in for another 4. I get a counter on hit.
Okay, so this is my choice. I can keep 2 cards, hopefully not die. I don't think you have lethal on 11. That's a bit high. And then I could
Not with 1 card on hand.
and I can afford 3 pistol hits with my 2 cards, which I think is because that'll only allow you to swing Dawnblade once next turn. Well, unless you Arsenal, which you probably will.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
so I think that's probably better than blocking, giving you a reprise. So I'll take the 4. I'm not gonna block anything.
Assuming I have the reprise, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, assuming you do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's 4.
Yeah. So you go to 5.
I
Well, you'll gain
counter
2 counters. Yeah. No,
just 1 counter.
you gain
I only
one,
hit
but
twice.
yeah, 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 2. Yeah, I'll arsenal my last card.
That's what I
I
did.
think I needed. Yeah, the thing is, I needed to crown to get the extra blocking card.
Mm.
Um, but that's kind of like life. Did I shuffle? I think I shuffled. Okay.
11 cards left in deck. So my main goal is really going to be to swing pistol. Yeah, so I basically have to swing pistol 4 times. Can I do it? I should be able
Sure.
to with Achilles. Get 4 cards out of hand and come back for a game. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Pitch for pistol and chamber. Fire pistol for 2.
This is for 2. Block 3.
Yep, give it a go again. Spend 1 on pistol. Pitch 3 more. Teklo core. Load chamber and 2 floating. Fire pistol for 2 more.
Yeah. So this card.
Oh, I can't even Achilles. I forgot I had to boost. Yeah, mistake.
Yeah, you have to boost.
Yeah, misplay. It's okay.
Yeah, well, you're gonna attack 2 more times. Pretty
It'll
good.
be,
Or well, this time and another time.
It'll be 3 hits. Yeah, so I'll leave you with 2 cards, which could be a problem. In hindsight, I should have attacked with the impact, the high speed impact blue. Teklo Foundry hearted to give a refund, and then I could have Achilles.
You're only leaving me with 1 card. How are you leaving me?
1 in
my
hand
arsenal
plus
card.
Arsenal, exactly.
Yeah. Block with supremacy.
Yeah, I'll give it a go again. Yeah. So I think just for future for everyone watching, I would have played the impact for 2 damage, boosting, Foundry Heart to refund the cost of impact. Then I could have Teklo Cord for so I'd be at 2 resources from I'd be at 4 resources plus the Achilles Accelerator. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess it's the same thing. I guess I'm 1 resource short from being able to hit 4 times. So yeah, actually, it's I kind of think it's the same thing. So that's okay then. This is actually the better play. I'll spend 1 on the pistol, and 1 more on chamber, and I'll fire the pistol 1 more time for 2.
Yeah, I blocked.
Okay.
I blocked with the singing.
Okay. Yeah. So that was 3 hits. You blocked with 3 cards.
Yes. Okay. Kind of awkward. My last card shunt, but I will pitch swings for 5.
Shunt.
1 card in arsenal.
Swing for 5. Didn't expect a red hand this late in the game.
Did you pitch a bunch?
I think I had pitched at some point to
You can always just block. Like you can block with 2 cards and then I lose the counters unless I have a reprise.
Yeah.
Like a literally an Iron Song response.
Um
You can also block with a 1 card, or you can just take 5, go to 2. However, then I have a blocking hand, then you're in 2, and I have at least a card and then an arsenal.
yeah.
Then I just block with 3 cards, right?
A single buff that doesn't require a prize will kill me here. So I think what I have to do is give you I'm gonna give you high speed impact for 3.
Yeah.
And I'll give you Teklo Foundry Heart for 4.
So you're blocking 4 on my 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take one.
Yeah, take one.
Yep. I mean, I can't kill you anyways. You would just be at 2, so unless you can kill
Yeah.
me, it's real bad. Go into 2. If you go to 2,
Exactly.
it's a death sentence if you go to 2,
Yeah,
essentially.
exactly. All right. So, pitch magnetic for high octane.
Yep.
Draw one. All right. So let's see. Probably this. I'm gonna T-bone red for 3 boosting.
Sure.
So I'm at 2 action points.
Yep. I'll block with run through and bracers, I guess, technically, because of T-bone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, doesn't matter
Yeah.
too much, I guess. So 2 action points, which means I could do. Um, yeah, it's got to be game. Uh,
I would hope so.
I
You have
think
high octane.
I think I have 5 pistol hits.
Yeah, I only
Yeah,
have 3 cards in hand. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do here.
yeah.
Dory's
It's.
too fair.
I think it's game. I'll spend 1 on the pistol, and fire it for 2.
Yep, block with CNC.
Yep. 1 action point left. I'll spend 1 on the pistol, and attack for 2 more.
Block with this is glistening, I believe.
The third glisten, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
chamber. Yeah, I'll
this
just
hand
I'll
is
just pop the
real good.
Achilles to go to 2 action points, pitch 3 and attack 2 more times with the pistol. That should be game.
Yeah, I just have this,
Yeah,
so that's it.
nice. Okay, good game. Yeah, wow.
This hand here.
I
Yeah,
I do
who's
think
the
the
next
third
hand?
purifier was a mistake. I probably should just stick to 2.
Because you got
The
3 items really fast, and then the fourth one soon after, and then the fifth one just
uh,
came way later, I think.
yeah, I think fourth was like mid game, and then fifth was way later. Yeah, I think the third purifier is overkill. I just need the 4 damage, not 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, it helped me like
five,
chunk you
five isn't
down to
overkill.
what health you were. Like it helped me come back quicker to hit for 5 3 times. But in the end game, I didn't need the fifth damage. It's all about the chip, slow chip.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah, my next hand had the determination,
Mm. So
but
my biggest worry on that big hand was determination. So I couldn't actually block you out.
mhm.
That was the big issue that I had. But luckily I was able to not be dominated.
Yeah, this technically runs the one determination.
Oh,
So
okay. Didn't know that. Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, I never lined up where I had tunic and shunt. I always have to. I always had to pitch for shunt.
Mm.
Like I had to pitch the pummel
But
for
you
shunt.
did play multiple shunts, so
Yeah, so on like the 2 hands, it worked fine. But I got them like pretty early when your pistols were for 2 or 3, not when they
yeah,
were for like 4 or 5,
it's
which
true.
would have been more ideal to take that damage instead, right? So they came like
That's
really
true.
early, but um
Yeah.
pitching determination. Yeah, I think I don't know what Dory is supposed to do when Dash just gets a bunch of items early. Like
Right.
I think the game plan makes more sense. Like I thought some of the plays I made were fine, like the twinning
Yeah.
play. I popped the e-pot. I think I popped the e-pot for the twinning play, and then I ended up arsenaling. But I felt like I had way too many all red hands. But
Mm.
I don't know if that was like you saw me with a double red valor, double
Yeah. You
spoils of
often
war,
pitched red
shunt.
cards
Yeah, there were like
for
two or
Dawnblade.
three yeah, 2 or 3 really pivotal all red hands, and then I had an all blue hand right before that.
mm,
I that's when I played the e-pot. I was literally, and then I arsenaled the blue response. It was just like I feel like with that kind of with that dichotomy, I can't do too much. I thought I made it pretty close to some plays.
right.
Um, but the problem is that like, if you don't, the forcing lethal was kind of necessary on your part because if
Yeah.
you don't force lethal on my 5 card hand, and I keep the glint,
Right.
then I can keep the glint and pay for something like overpower, which actually does 6, which would have won
Yeah.
the game.
It's true. Yeah.
Um, but you were able to do the lethal. I think the crown was still the right play. I mean, I needed
Yeah.
the extra card
Yeah.
to block with and come back with a 4 card hand. But the issue, I don't know if I play. I think with you at 12 and I just didn't have that many resources. It's possible that I should have just kept the glint
Mm.
and blocked with like the spoils of war or something like that.
Okay.
And then I would have pitched, and then the issue is then I don't get the +2, so then I'm just dealing less
Yeah, it's
damage.
just 3 damage instead of the
So I'm
5
coming in for
or
4.
6.
No,
That
I'm
would have
coming in
been
for 4.
yeah 4 instead of
It's 4 instead of
6.
6.
Yeah,
So then I'm coming in for 4, and then I would have like singing, and I guess overpowered,
right.
possibly,
So for
right?
12 damage there. So you are off lethal, unfortunately. So you would have still needed the +2.
Well, it would have been pitch the pursuit,
Hmm.
and then my hand is
So
coming in for 4,
yep.
and then I assume you block. I would assume you
I
block. Maybe you don't block at 12.
maybe
I'm
at
not. I'm not
12
really
I
sure.
wouldn't. My hand was 3 blues and a Teklo core, so it was a 4 blue hand. I think I would have just kept everything and just come back with what was it,
Yeah.
15
So let's
damage.
say
Yeah,
yeah. So let's say you're at 8 in that case because you're taking 4.
yeah. Well,
And then I have
you would
two.
have glinted, I assume, to get the
Yeah,
go
I would
again.
have glinted. Yeah, I would have glinted. So I have 2 cards left in hand
Yeah,
and 2 floating.
yeah.
Right. And then I pitch another one. I swing. I don't think I would have used bracers in that scenario because I need the one pitch because I have singing steel blade in hand. Well, you saw the singing steel blade.
Right.
Um,
So coming
and then
for
I singing steel blade,
4.
coming in for another 4 with 1 floating and 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, so there's a good chance that you would have had a 3 buff. I think Out for Blood is 3 without reprise. Is that correct?
Yes, out for blood, puncture. Those are all +3. Stroke force size +3.
Okay, so 2 cards in hand, 1 floating. You do
Yeah.
not have lethal with that for sure.
No,
Uh,
I do not.
yeah. So I might have been safe in not blocking, and then just for sure winning the game off of 3/5 attacks.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I
I might
probably
have
would have.
thrown in Foundry Heart just as a precaution, just for 1 block.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I was pretty safe still.
Yeah, that's the issue with using glint for the go again because I needed some kind of
It's a
pitch, right?
blue. Yeah,
So
it's a blue for go again. Expose of War was so much more efficient at giving the go again.
yeah, the other option was I did have a route in my arsenal. That was the last
Ah,
card I had.
okay.
The issue is that I couldn't calculate a way to actually do lethal without more pitch. Like I would
Mm.
have needed to keep the E-pot, but then if I didn't have the E-pot, I wouldn't have done as much
You
damage to you
wouldn't have
because
had
it
the
took more
counter. I would have
sword
been at like
swings. I wouldn't have the
16.
counter. Yeah, so like that E-pot did enough work as it is, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that play that I had in my head was essentially pitch a blue, spoils the whatever for 6, you block,
Mm-hmm.
and then my hand is singing route, right? So
Mm-hmm.
ideally, I wanted to pitch the singing for the route, and then that would be
So you'd be at
+3, so it'd be
9.
9
I'd be
on your
blocking
3.
3, so I would take 6, go to 6.
Yeah, but then the issue with that is then okay, so my last card I swing for 4,
Right.
and then you
And you
take
have
4, and you come
nothing.
back with
Yeah.
3 cards.
Yeah.
So like that, so I'm like, okay, so I guess my only option is to swing like this, singing
Swing
and
for
glint,
6. Yeah.
and then
Singing
so
Glint,
I
draw something. You drew into the Iron Song Pride. Didn't do anything.
so that play that I wanted to do was draw into a blue, right? Because if
Okay.
I draw into a
So you can
blue, then I
bracers.
route you. No, then I
Oh,
route.
okay. Because that was
And then
still
I
an
have one
arsenal.
floating. Then
Mm.
I have one floating to swing again for 4. That was the play, right? Because then I'm doing singing damage also.
Yeah.
So it would have been my sword is coming for 3 off route, 1 off singing, 6 off the actual attack, right?
Is
So 6 plus 10
spoils is the entire turn?
plus 2. No, just the first one. So it's 6
Okay.
plus 4 essentially from routes and
Yes.
sync. So it's 10 on your 3. You would have taken 7.
7. Yeah.
So you would have been at
Gone to
5,
5. And then you'd
right?
come
And
back
then
for 4 with a route in arsenal.
no, that's if I used the route. That's the problem. I would have
Mm.
attacked for 4. So like
Okay.
either way, you're at 1, right?
Yeah. Okay. So
So
there
you're at
was
1
no
or
way to
2
get lethal there. Yeah.
with 4 cards. So that's kind of why I sat there and thought about it. I'm like, is there literally any way to get you from 12?
Yeah.
And the problem is Dory is too fair. That's
Oh,
that's the
that's what
thing.
you
It's
gotta
like
run, the CNCs, the pummels. You gotta run the pursuit of
I tried,
knowledge. You gotta cheat
but I
stuff
needed
out.
to pitch it. Yeah, I needed to pitch it in that case. And then when you didn't have crown, then I drew CNC, which is how this game goes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that was the game. It's definitely still a very close game, but if I feel like if Dash gets a bunch of items early, which is what happened, is Dash's game to lose
Turn one spark
essentially.
of genius. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to really stick to
Yeah,
my out of well, fatiguing's interesting because I was kind of getting close. I was at 7 cards at the end,
yeah,
but
5 items. It's not.
there's no way
You
for
got
me to
even enough
fatigue
cost.
if I'm the one like on the aggressive side. I can't fatigue. It's
Yeah, I need
15
to play
damage a
some
turn.
cheeky.
Yeah.
I need to do some cheeky like Iron Song prides, but they like I ended up drawing it. It was just a bad card. And it's like, oh, maybe I could bring you to 1,
Yeah.
but then you have 3 cards, so I die anyways. But at least you're at 1, so I feel better.
So at least Shunts did a lot of work. That was 5 damage off of Shunts.
You know, I guess if I shunted that other pistol hit instead of using on 0 to 60, that would have been lethal if I draw the blue. I did not
Right.
draw the blue,
Yeah.
so it didn't end up
A
mattering.
lot of things had to align there,
Um,
but you're right. The 1 damage would have mattered there.
yeah, and I did get the other like 3 or 4 damage or whatever.
I think you blocked. Did Shunt block a 3 attack pistol? No, it must have been like 5, right?
It blocked a 4. It blocked a 5. A yellow one blocked a 5 later in the
I
game.
vaguely remember when you blocked 0 to 60, 0 to 60 was more damage than the pistol. So I think you.
That was a different turn. That was a different
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. Okay.
That was a red shunt. That was a red shunt. That wasn't the yellow
Oh,
shunt. The
okay.
yellow
I
shunt
see.
was the most recent one,
Okay. And
and
that
I
blocked
pitched
exactly the 5.
5. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I
Okay.
did 4 damage off shunts, and then one turn I had to pitch the shunt to play my turn because there's 4 reds.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
Valor spoils. So I'm just like, I think I would have needed some better hands, like
Mm,
overall my pitch wise, to like actually win the game and not brick like 3 times in a row.
true.
But what do I know? But that was the game. So hopefully, if you appreciated the content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, from wherever you're watching in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bye for now.